Hello, welcome everyone. Thank you for joining us for the Acopia online presentation. We are very fortunate to have wonderful panelists joining us today. So we're going to jump right in and talk to them. So first person I want to talk to is Albert Martinez. Why don't you start off by telling us a little bit about yourself?
Well, thank you for having me on the webinar this evening, Paul. I've been a licensed real estate broker and mortgage broker for the past 10 years, but for the last few years I've been involved in the banking side of loss mitigation as a Fannie Mae Freddie Mac senior bank negotiator.
Great. Could you do me a favor, Al? Could you give a brief description of what your job entailed for the listeners listening to this presentation so they have a better understanding of what you actually do?
Certainly. Well, as a senior bank negotiator, it's my job to approve or deny borrowers for various foreclosure alternative programs such as loan modification, short sales, deed in lieu, etc.
The packages that you received for the loan mods from the various companies or from the borrowers, what was your experience with those packages when you received them? I mean, were they done correctly? Was it easy to work on? Give me an idea of how it worked a little bit.
Well, that's a good question. Actually, a lot of the packages I received were typically incomplete. They didn't have all the documentation required, or they would send in documentation that we didn't need that would actually force them to lose that opportunity of getting a modification. And in the case of third-party companies, a lot of them had no idea what they were doing, or in many cases, they were just flat out taking advantage of borrowers in a bad situation.
That being said, if you don't mind me asking, when you first took a look at the Copia software, what did you think of the software, and did you think it would actually improve their chances of getting approved for loan modification or a short sale?
Well, actually, when I saw the Acopia software, I was quite impressed to see how you had put together or how everything was compiled in there, and I really saw that the software had the potential to really exponentially increase the opportunity for people to get a successfully modified loan. Matter of fact, I was so impressed, I had some of the other negotiators that worked with me check out the software, and they were blown away. I believe this is actually even better than systems that the banks have in place. So I really saw the opportunity there to take this out there and help a lot of people with it.
If you would, please give us an idea of why you decided to get involved with Acopia.
Well, actually, when I met with the owners of Copia, I got a real sense that they genuinely wanted to help people. And after the years of dealing with all those third-party companies that basically had no idea and taking advantage of borrowers in a bad situation, I saw the opportunity to align myself with a company that wanted to make a real difference. And they had tools in place that truly helped change people's lives.
We greatly appreciate all of your help, feedback, and comments, and all that you've done for this company. Thanks to you, the software and the company is much better than it was since you've joined us, and just want to let you know we truly value you and your friendship. You know, I've had a chance to meet your wife and your wonderful daughters, and I'm very glad that you're part of our team, part of our family. The next panelist is another great, genuine guy we've been able to become close with and has helped this company immensely, Bo Dennis. He's been an attorney for over 22 years, and he's helped us a lot in the input and getting this company where it is and getting off the ground. I want to turn it over to you, Bo. If you could, please give a little bit of background about yourself.
Thanks, Paul. It's a real pleasure to be here. I've been a practicing lawyer in Florida, primarily in Broward, Dade, and Palm Beach County for the last 20 years. My practice has been involved in business litigation, transactional work such as writing contracts, interpreting contracts, but primarily I've been a trial lawyer practicing in injury cases for most of that time.
Great. If you would, tell us about your interest in Acopia.
Paul, I was introduced to the Acopia program by Brian Mcvan, who is also a member. Brian thought it would be a great opportunity for me to see what Acopia was all about, and there were several things that struck me and impressed me right off the bat. The first thing I was very impressed with was the simplicity of the program, and being a person that really doesn't do much of this type of work, I could see right away how simple the program was and how easy it would be for people to get online and be able to do these loan modifications and to do some of the other programs that you are putting together. The second thing that struck me and impressed me was the fact that there's such a need for this program in the community. Being a trial lawyer and visiting many courthouses during the week, I often see the docket load for the courthouse, and most of the cases that are in the courthouse these days are foreclosure suits and with people that need loan modifications and advice on how to handle foreclosure situations. I was also impressed with the mission of the company. The people that I've met here and the desire of the group of people working at Acopia is a sincere desire to help others. And in this day and age, that's a rare quality that I don't see very often. and I was quite impressed with that mission and that desire to do what is good for people. I also was impressed with the community part of the program. To me, it presents an exceptional opportunity to meet others and to be part of a group from all walks of life and to communicate with each other and discuss business and other opportunities that are out there. Again, in this economy, I think that's a very valuable tool that Ecopia presents. The opportunity to grow a business, especially again in this difficult economy, and to build a business with friends and family first, and then to go out and meet prospective new clients was also compelling to me, and it's also very exciting to me, especially in my profession. As a lawyer, I do not get the opportunity to build residual business because most of the time when I service a client, once the client and myself have concluded a matter, that's the end of any income from that potential client. So in this business, I was excited and impressed with the opportunity to build a residual business where I could have residual income for the rest of my life.
Wow, that was great, both of you guys. I greatly appreciate you joining us and giving us your feedback. It's always welcome, and it's always great to hear what you guys think about the company and how you want to grow with us. If you would stick around with us, because we're going to be going into the presentation now, and it'd be great to have you here.